grind on. Feel the grind.
Did you say
Feel the grind.
feel the grind?
The coarseness of the grind used to be this kind of standard.
It's coarse?
It's a little bit gritty, just a little bit fine, gritty, not too fine.
And it smells sweet as well.
It smells sweet.
It smells linger. Your finger will linger on your finger.
Forever.
I wanted to.
I wanted to. Yeah.
Right.
Got a 10 enough coffee.
I need a lot of coffee that goes into it.
Yeah, so to be able to flush and go, so that it's clean. There's no old coffee upstairs. Just enough coffee over here. 10 enough of 30 pounds of pressure. Lock it in. Cup. 2 shots, so 2 cups each shot. And a cappuccino. Once you see the coffee comes out after a certain time, let go. No sound, not like in the old system, there's a motor and pressure system. Okay, let go. Okay, I overpack the coffee a little bit. So this is a negative demonstration, but it's coming out very nicely. So we call the honey flow, in Italian it's called the corro del topo, tail of the mouse.
Tail of the mouse.
It does look like that, right?
Yeah, it does.
Look at the color of the caramel. I think it's.
Yeah,
It looks
be
like
that color.
caramel is dripping out of it, not coffee, you know.
It's like honey flow. You're going to have the honey flow texture. Okay, let's do another one. That's not too good. What makes our coffee expensive is that when you do a coffee, if you find that the cream espresso doesn't come out well,
You redo it.
it again.
Wow. Quality control.
This is much better now.
Ah, you see, it's
Slightly much
very
better.
smooth.
If you time it, it takes about 25 seconds for this whole thing to go back. The moment I release it. This is an old artisan way of making coffee. You can control how long you want the coffee to come out. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, very granular control.
Very. So now we do the milk. Give you a cup of cappuccino. Just need to rinse this. Get always fresh cold milk. Purge the steam, because you don't want the water to go in there.
Right.
Right, we try to achieve a whirlpool when we froth the milk, and the milk will turn out very nicely like a melted marshmallow. Beautiful. Look at how smooth the texture of the milk is. We don't call frothing the milk, we call texturing the milk. So this is what we do in actual terms. Texture the milk. Get a very nice, thick, smooth, silky surface. Very, very shiny. Okay, I'm going to do a cappuccino. So what we do, there's a couple of ways. You can throw the chocolate powder first, or you can throw the chocolate powder later.
Nice.
Okay, so the chocolate powder first, you can do this kind of thing.
Beautiful. Wow.
Got a bit of a pattern there. Okay, this is what we call like a little Rosetta pattern. Okay, or you can. This is what I'm going to do. The froth is almost there, so this is more like a flat white. Not much of a froth. Right. Very, very little froth, a flat white. You can see from a teaspoon. A good cappuccino, if you froth it right, you find that the milk itself is very, very thick. Look at how thick it is.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is what you eat, and it's very, very nice on the texture on your tongue. Very smooth. It's what we call melted marshmallow. Not your frothy stuff, and this is literally like thick cream. You know, whereas you come and see a flat white, hardly any froth at all. Look at that.
So it's more milk.
It's more like people who doesn't like too much froth in the coffee, and it's a bit more lighter. It is for people who want to drink the coffee a little bit faster, because flat white generally don't have a lot of froth. The reason for having a nice thick foam is that it actually insulates the coffee as long as possible.
Keep it hot.
Yeah, so if you have a good froth and a good foam, it tends to insulate the coffee pretty well. Otherwise, if you have all the bubbles, the heat escapes very quickly. So it defeats the purpose of having the froth there. It's not just for aesthetic view. There is a purpose and function.
So we can like ask for all the various types of ways to make this as well. Yeah.
Now, one thing about making coffee in this manner is that in Geek Terminal, most of our staff are trained. In fact, one or two of our people, when they're allowed to do coffee, they have an objective and a mission. The mission is to find out from the customers exactly how the coffee should taste for them. It is the best coffee at the end of the day, you must remember. It's not about how good the bean is, or how good the machine is, or how good the barista is. It's whether the barista deliver the coffee according to the person's desired taste. So when we tend to ask, for the very first cup of coffee, we tend to ask the person who's been here for the first time, how do you normally like it? Do you like it strong? Do you like it weak? Do you like it with milk or without milk? Now, a strong coffee could mean several things. It could mean a cappuccino, standard, when it has one espresso. It could mean a double ristretto,
Which is?
cappuccino, which is a stronger coffee in the same cup. You see, so we tend to be able to achieve these standards by understanding how the water, the extraction rate of the espresso, which is the base and fundamental of all coffees. If you don't get your espresso right, there goes your coffee. You don't get the milk right, there goes your milk coffees. So the basic fundamental in all coffee is to get your espresso right. The extended timing, 25 to 30 seconds max for a single shot in 30 ml. So that's what we do. Why I like this kind of machine and why we got it. We are the very first one to use this in Singapore, I think, because according to my supplier, no one uses such a thing. It's laborious. It takes a guy with good strength to be able to pull the liver down and have a go at it.
Yeah.
It's heavy, huh?
Yeah. And it takes a lot of strength. So imagine if you're very busy, you do this, and all that. Right. Over time, you tend to have very big biceps.
There is a point. There is a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as well as work out at the same time.
Yeah, that's right. So even though the gym's around, I can still get my workout here.
Yeah.
Maybe should I come here to work, and maybe I can pass my IPPT for once.
Bring your chin up, sir. So when you get a good workbench like that, what I like about such machines is that it is manual, it has very little electronic components, and therefore in terms of breakdown, it is very well. Right? And it is already been tested that if you do the natural 1 bar pressure, the spray pressure coming through, the creamer that comes out from this espresso, from this coffee is just beautiful.
It is.
It is very beautiful. Right? And it's just normal atmospheric pressure 1 bar. That's it. You fine tune it there, that's it. So simple to use, so easy. But
And yet so sophisticated.
Yeah, it's sophisticated. It is sophistication in simplicity.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Only the Italians.
Yeah. That's why I think we've got to give credit where credit is due. The Italians have done a fantastic job in getting a standard coffee for the rest of the world to drink. It's so easy to make. There's no, if you follow the certain basic steps, the Italian coffee is one of the easiest coffee to be duplicated everywhere across the world.
Beautiful.
That's it.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you so much for coming over. Tech 65. This is the official site of Tech 65.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.